Ended. Shock revelations peel off Meghan's hypocritical mask, making her banned back to UK forever. Eagle-eyed royal fans have noticed Meghan Markle continuing to use her royal family ties despite making the decision to leave after a handwritten note was published on Instagram. Public experts have been claiming that Meghan Markle is using her royal links to show off to the public and undermine everything the monarchy stands for. And this is an intentional move from the Duchess of Sussex. During her time as a working senior royal, given Meghan's interest in the importance of charity work, many experts were surprised she didn't stay in the royal fold for longer than she did. One author claims part of the reason was down to Meghan's limited understanding of how royal life works, and her unwillingness to alter her approach. It is suggested that Meghan's refusal to learn the ropes of royal life contributed to them stepping back. The author, Tom Bower, wrote that royal family had grown increasingly frustrated with Markle's approach to royal duties. Unlike other members of the family who kept their opinions to themselves and treated official duties with caution, it was felt that Markle was determined to hit the ground running. Kate had become irritated by a neighbour. Unlike her own cautious approach to learn the ropes before engaging in royal duties, Meghan was running. But what was her destination? And who was she running with? Did she realise that royal family ran together under the monarch, not as competitive individuals? I realised after watching The Catherine for all these years that it takes a long time to really understand what it was like to be royal. Catherine Middleton has spent 10, maybe 12 years coming to terms with it. So did Sophie Rhys-Jones, and she's got a much lower profile. Or did. It just takes a long time to absorb yourself into it. Meghan was quite a shy person, so making speeches and being in public was something of an ordeal, but I think she overcame that. She reminds me so much of Diana. She struggles for a few years to come to terms with it. The great tragedy, I think, is that Meghan and Harry didn't give it long enough to see whether they could give it a go. They were on the out almost before the wedding music had finished. Meghan's is a natural. She'd had the great possibility of using her talent and her position to make a genuine change in the world. I don't think she's going to make such a change living in Montecito. Earlier this week, Meghan sent a handwritten note to a guest of a podcast which has caused a stir amongst royal followers. The note was a brief handwritten thank you note to Allison Yarrow, a journalist and author, thanking her for her appearance on the podcast series. Meghan was shared online by Yarrow herself, who published a picture of the simple white card featuring a golden M underneath a coronet at the top of her Instagram account. Fans of the royal family, however, suggest that this is an ongoing publicity stunt the Duchess often pulls by using her ties to royalty despite making the decision to leave the family. Angela Levin claimed Meghan, who signed off the message simply using her name, gets more work and more attention by retaining her title and the symbols that come along with it. People think more highly of her if she's got the title, and of course, if she's got the crown there. Wow. Absolutely amazing. I think it's related to being around celebrities, wealthy people, lots of work, more money. She's always interested in global. Everything she talks about is global. And if she's working around the world with a picture of a crown, it's a fantastic little helper politically because everyone will think, oh my goodness, she's amazing. That's what she thinks people will think. It's just to show off, really.